Hello, it's Kent from Apple Farm Service here with Eric at the Bodikins location, and we thought as we're getting into gardening season here, talk a little bit about rotary tillers. And Eric, the first question I get, because here at Apple Farm Service we sell regular rotary tillers and reverse rotary tillers. So what's the difference between the two?
Well, basically forward tillers have been around for a lot of years now. Reverses come out here probably about 15 years or so ago. Big difference is the rotor. The rotor on the forward till runs this way and pushes the tractor along. The reverse till runs the opposite way and pulls back against the tractor. Advantages and disadvantages: the reverse being reverse, it's going to pull itself into the ground and lock itself into the ground. So if you've ever had a walk behind and you try it on hard ground, it starts skipping a lot, that eliminates that. It basically locks it in, keeps it in the ground. Also, the advantage to a reverse tine tiller is it basically is a one-pass tool. And what I mean by that is, if you're doing sod, this will go over it and pretty much bear everything on the first pass. Typically, a forward tine tiller, you got to go over it 2 or 3 times just to get the same result in that effect. So basically, you're saving fuel just doing the one pass instead of going over it 3 or 4 times. You do have to have a touch more horsepower for the reverse tine since it is pulling against the tractor, but the benefits far outweigh the forward tine till, and we still offer both, but typically we probably sell for a reverse tine tills about 3 to 1 with those over the forward tine till.
Okay, and you said a touch more horsepower. So like this right here, a 50-inch tiller, how much more horsepower would this take than just a regular 50-inch forward till?
Well, typically, like I said, this size machine is built for a subcompact tractor, which go anywhere between 18 and 25 horse. If guys are doing a lot of heavy tiller work instead of just maybe once or twice a year, I recommend getting more towards the 25 horsepower range. The 22 will run it. They also have some 18s out there, which typically we like to go forward tine with the 18 just because, again, they don't have the same horsepower rating and will typically pull an 18 horse down quite a bit more than the other two.
Okay. And is there really a price difference that you see between forward till and reverse till?
Typically, depending on if you go slip clutch or shear pin, they're usually about $200 to $300 more for a reverse tine tiller compared to a forward tine tiller.
Okay. You mentioned shear, and you mentioned the different type of connections there. And so what are the difference between them, and why would you pick one or the other?
Well, basically your shear pin, you have 2 plates together. There's a pin that goes in, so if you hit a rock or anything, it will shear that pin, and then all you have to do is just pop it out, put a new one in. A slip clutch, of course, is pretty popular on anything now, but what that does, if you hit something, the clutch itself slips, and then once you get that obstruction free or whatever, you can go back to use it instead of having to do a pin replacement on it. Both of them are good, reliable systems. It's just a slip clutch tends to add a couple $100 more to the price over a regular shear pin.
Okay, but it sounds like what you were saying is that the slip clutch, it's less maintenance if something goes wrong.
Well, typically it is, but also you got to remember on a slip clutch, if you let the tiller sit, say over the winter, you typically have to slip those clutches, which you have to loosen up the springs and everything on it in order so that those plates don't freeze together. Because if they freeze together, then basically it's a solid shaft there and you could do more damage to it. So there is, maintenance-wise, like I said, there is a little bit more to the slip clutch as far as, slipping those in the winter or in the springtime. But a shear pin, like I said, again, it's pretty much maintenance-free except for the time you have to change that over it.
Okay, okay. And I know here at Apple Farm Service, you have plenty of options if you're looking at rotary tillers that have reverse options. Like we have Land Pride here, but we also have Woods, we also have Bush Hog. Are there any others that I'm missing?
Well, those are our 3 primary manufacturers. We do carry some other like Bevco and things like that, but those are pretty much a special order kind of deal. But Land Pride, Bush Hog, and Woods are our main go-to as far as for, because most of them come in colors. Like I said, for our tractors, for Coyote, Kubota, you can get them in orange, and of course New Holland or Case, you can get those in those specified colors also.
Okay. And why would somebody, what's the benefit of getting one of those brands compared to going just like a big box store and getting a rotary tiller from there?
The big difference is quality and construction. I mean, again, you can go to TSC, get them cheaper, but like I said, again, they're just not going to last as long as what these manufacturers are. Again, the way they're put together, I mean, we offer gear drive, we offer chain drive, and of course the chains on the machines are the heaviest in the industry on that size machine. Same thing with the gears. And of course you have dealer service. I mean, if you have any kind of parts issues or any kind of service you need done to it, you can always bring it back to us and we will take care of it for you.
Yeah, because I know a lot of the manufacturers, they have like this right here. This has a 2-year gearbox warranty, and I think a lot of other manufacturers here for rotary tillers, they come with a good warranty, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, the smaller ones go at 2. I mean, once you get up into the bigger tillers, the gearbox warranties get better as they go bigger because they have gearbox warranties on them. But as far as a flat out, again, warranty across the machine, they're typically better than the ones at the TSCs and the box stores and stuff like that. But again, it's just a kind of the issue goes back to you get what you pay for as far as money wise. I mean, they are a little more expensive, but they are a better built tiller and will last you longer, and we'll probably have less problems with them.
Okay, well, thanks. Eric here at Apple Farm Service, both locations. We're talking about rotary tillers. You go to applefarmservice.com. You can see what rotary tillers we currently have in stock, or you can give us a call if you want to see when the next time we might get a shipment in of rotary tillers, or if you want to get your name on the next order that we get some. So thanks, Eric.
All right, you're welcome.